Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Still working on the Flower Fairy Journals ephemera. So I'm using a kit from Tanya at Tatty Treasure, which is Floral Fairies. I'm using my bits and pieces that I've got left around and that I've collected up from Flower Fairies and previous fairy journals, and I'm working on ephemera. I want to get this tin really full. It's quite a bit there, but I need it for 2 if not 3 journals worth of ephemera, so I'm working on filling that, and I'm using the ephemera from the Floral Fairies kit at the moment. There's a couple of little pieces, that one I think, and this one if I find something to go on it, and that one, but I don't know if I'll even get to those. So yeah, I'm using those, making up the kit ephemera pieces, and I have still not finished fussy cutting yet, but I've done more. So I've got a few more Flower Fairies cut out. I've got more of the Floral Fairies from Tanya kit cut out in there. There's still some more to do, but I have got all the ephemera pieces now cut out, so I think I probably had those cut out last time, I don't know, but I was just having a look why this is here and not on there. I don't know. Was I going to back that? No, it's backed. Probably just wants a bit of a tag or something, but that can all happen when I use it, so I'm going to move that one over into the done. There are a couple these envelopes, and I backed them, yes, so I've just backed them on like the distressed paper. It is one of the pages from the kit, and these are like sheets of paper also backed that go in them. So I think all I'm literally going to do with these is, you know, make them up as they're supposed to be in the kit and pop them in the ephemera box, and then I will embellish as needed when I decide how and where I'm going to use them. So I think that's going to be the best bit. They don't need an awful lot, to be honest. Okay, you need trimming down. This is often the case with me and my my cutting out, because I'm always too quick or not accurate enough, but you know, it's never too difficult to make it fit, I don't think. It's always the corners, you know, if I don't get the corners right, then that needed to come over quite a bit more. Yeah, that's better. So I'm having those on the outside. You can have them either way, and then this one is going to go over where, about there. The ephemera pieces completely change, don't they, their look once they're you know, cut out and folded. I know one of you said thanks for showing the pieces because they're completely different cut out, which they are. I think it might be in Donna, but I might be wrong. But yeah, and when they're folded, they're completely different as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know which one of these went with this one, but I don't think it matters. They're very similar. And yeah, I may want to ink them depending on. I was going to do it in 4. Do I want it in 4? Or do I want it in 3? 1, 2. No, I think it'll go in 3. If I can fold it in 3 without too much effort. Now I realise I wasn't on yesterday. I've been suffering a bit actually with I've not folded that. Look at that. That is not a straight fold. Yeah, I've had a bit of an arthritis flare up. I'm blaming it on the weather, or weather, and probably the exercising that I'm doing, because I really am moving at the minute, which I haven't been doing for a while. Yeah, it fits perfectly when you fold it properly. So I'm just going to put those into the box for now. So the box is getting bigger and my cable's getting less. Yeah, the weather, we've had some terrible rain for 2 days. I mean, we've had a month's worth of rain, I think. Pretty sure that's what Neil said. It said on the news, month's worth of rain in July in 2 days. So yeah, and yesterday was really bad. I didn't film, didn't come in my room, but I wasn't too good the day before either. Yeah, and it just poured and poured and poured, and you do. I think I used to think when I was younger it's an old wives' tale about you know, feeling the weather in your bones. What a load of baloney I probably used to think, but yeah, you do. I don't know what it is, what the connection is between the weather and your body, but I have to say I'm a believer now that there really is something. Did that one easier. That's got a lovely fancy top on it, hasn't it? So let's just fold the corners and make sure. I really like that one, I think, and this one's nice. I like that, but I love the darkness, the dark grunginess of that one, and they're beautiful on the back, aren't they? So there, that was an easy make, and I could have done it on my own, but I like to share these things with you. And like I say, I've not been filming, so England are playing football tonight, so in a couple of hours, actually 3 hours time. So I need to be done and dusted for then and make tea. So yeah, I'm hoping to get 2 done films because right, this was this, wasn't it? And I backed it. It was blue, and I backed it with some of the, where's the other one gone? It was here. Backed it with some of the green paper because yeah, it clashed with what I'd backed on here. So that is what I was going to do with it and make it a double pocket. But Tanya, oh there you go, I've renamed you now. Tanya did, I think it was Tanya, nearly sure it was, yeah, who said in the, don't know if I like those together though, who said in the comments you could put a, you could put some pages in it, make a folio. And I thought, I might. But I don't like those. But there's no reason why I can't have those either side and still some pages in the middle, is there? So what I did was just literally, before I turned the camera on, I had a little dig through my scrap box. I don't get it out and do it with you because, you know me, I'd be down that rabbit hole, and just pulled out some random pages that I thought may. I just loved that piece. Yeah, may make a nice. There's quite a few there, isn't there? This is double, so let's tear it in half. It's folded as a page really for a journal, but you know, you can always do with spare papers, couldn't you? This piece is like brown on the back and gold on the front. Love that. It is just a little piece that I got in the scraps. Yeah, quite like all those. So let's have a look what we want size-wise. I don't want much in it. It's probably too thick. Right, if I go by this one. Oh, my cutter must be out somewhere. How can that be? I haven't even been crafting. Where is it? I literally haven't. Come to me. Ew. It can't be far away. Yeah, but I literally haven't been in here for 2 days now, and I definitely haven't tidied up. So, okay, so we'll have decollage. I better do it both sides. Sorry for the noise before I start. There we go. So yeah, I lost my mojo a little bit, and it was because, yeah, my hands mainly, but all my joints, my knees stiffened up, and that's not enough off. My ankles and my wrists, yeah. You just don't feel like doing anything, do you, when you feel like that? Yeah, that's better. Right, I'm going to cut the others to match, so sorry about the noise. Do we want to go that way? Might as well, hadn't we? Oops. Just a quick make, in theory. 2. Just put a little rip in it. That's the easiest thing to do. Is that a straight edge? I'm not sure. Where's my rip? There. And then out there. You will understand about my red fingernail. What if you would excuse them? That's not very square, is it? Let's do it on this side as well. I have been peeling home cooked beetroot and it stains. It stains pretty bad. I've got it out of most of them, but it's well and truly in those. I bet you thought I'd been dyeing papers, didn't you? I did consider it, but it's such a mess, you know, with the beetroot. I'm sure it would create lovely, and a bit of pink, definitely. Yeah, lovely papers, but it's so messy. I daren't. It's not the mood I was in. I'm sure I will have a go at some point, making some beetroot coloured papers. I bet they'll be lush. Do both sides of that. So they match, kind of. Okay, enough of that noisy thing. Let's get rid of it. Put all that back in the scrap. Oh, we've got these. You see, there's 4 pages there, which I think is more than enough. And they're all different sizes. Go figure. Okay, I'm just going to cut along there to get that pink one. Right, there we go. So if we just move them to the middle. What would I like in the middle? I think I'd like that gold in the middle. Yeah, I would. Come on, sit in the middle for me. Or would I like it on the outside and the pink in the middle? No, I'm going to have it in the middle. Might as well just sew it straight in, hadn't I? I should know. I'll bend them. Bend them in half, it'll be easy. And then do I want a strip of this purple? Oops. In this one. It's got all the names of the flowers on it. And it is a Floral fairy journal. Or they are. Definitely 2, possibility 3. Right, we're going with you on the outside. Is that right? You. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, love that gold. Hope it doesn't crack when I sew through it. Right, let's have a strip of this. It has been folded, but Sweet Pea, Marigold, Mallow, Balsam and Iris. Just a bit of something. Pretty. Bit of fun. Right, so I think I'll just do a 2-hole, oops, right way up. Yeah, just a 2-hole stitch through there. Let me put a clip on if it will reach, or let's get you centred a bit better than that. That's better. Yeah, so what kind of weather have you been having? I am interested to know. I know across in the States, in many states, I know it's a big country, so you're not all getting the same weather. Do I want one that big? Hang on a minute. Oh. I don't know what I've done with all my, I've tidied it away, embroidery floss, because that's really what I want. Just seeing if there is any in here that happens to have been, oh, well, there's some strings, but that's not really what I want. That's nice. Right, there's some glittery embroidery floss, but it's not the best. Probably be all right in here though. Use that dark green one. Let's try it. We can only try, can't we? Oh, see, it's separating. Yeah, what's actually not just the States. I was saying the States, wasn't I? But I think probably all countries, because it's something to do with the Gulf Stream, isn't it? But yeah, I hear that you're having some terrible temperatures and rain, I think, in some states in the UK, in the US. Did you go through all of you, or just some of you? Just some. All but 2. Let's just take out, oh dear. I was going to say take out the ones that didn't go through, but I don't know if they're going to let me. No, maybe. Bear with. It does tangle easy, this. That's why I said it's a nightmare. Right. Are you all through? That's it. I mean, it'd be nice if it works, because it's, like I say, it's a bit glittery. Yeah, so let me know, you know, which sort of area you are and what your weather's like. I'm just looking for my brad. Here it is. And yeah, I hope you're all managing it. I know with the heat, you can, you have aircon there, don't you? A lot of you. Not everybody, I know, I appreciate everybody doesn't. But a lot of you can, I guess, stay in. But it's like kind of like our winter here. You're stuck indoors because of the heat, like we are because of the cold. So yeah, I'm hoping our summer hasn't really started yet, but I don't know. We keep having, you know, every now and then 2 or 3 or 4 red hot days, and you think, all right, this is it. And then that's it again. We go back to like spring or even autumn weather. Maybe should have fastened that on the outside, shouldn't I? Never mind, it's done now. But I quite like that green against that gold. Yeah, getting it in a knot might be tricky. See what I can do. If it's loose, it's loose. That's just one of those things. So the reason I'm trying to get 2 done today, it's not too bad, is we are going to the seaside tomorrow. We are going to, I think I told you on the video that, you know, wasn't filming. If I've told you twice, I apologise. Yeah, that's a bit big. Let's have it a bit smaller than that. No, don't like that bow at all. I'm just going to have them dangling down. I'll do another knot and then I may well put some sequins or something on it. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to Bridlington, which is just down the coast from where we used to have our holiday home caravan, which we miss. But we wouldn't have had Simba if we still had it, so that's what we keep telling ourselves. Oh, it's wild. It's like a spider. I'll leave it for now. Yeah, so what I was thinking was I can put one of those front and one back, because I didn't like them both, you know, on top of each other. I didn't think there was room to get anything in. Cute. Oh, I got to make a journal, you see. I do love little journals. I didn't make a folio, Tanya. I made a journal. It is a little bit loose, but it's all right. It is only a little notebook. It's going to be quite thick when these go in. But never mind. Let's ink them a little. Oops. It could always just, oh lordy. It could always just be accompaniment to the journal, couldn't it? As opposed to having to be in it. So this one is going with the Flower Fairy journal. Where's the other one gone? Here it is. They are both. I was going to say, have I done one upside down, done them in different you know, the pattern in different directions, but I haven't. So yeah, we're going to Bridlington. Neil's mum lives there, so we're going to see his mum, and my uncle and aunt live there. We're going to take mum with us and drop her off there to see her brother and sister-in-law, spend the day with them. We'll go spend a few hours with Neil's mum. Well, I want to go to the beach and paddling in the sea. I've already told her that, so we'll probably just pick her up and go to the beach and, well, a cafe on the front, a restaurant type thing. Not really a restaurant. I suppose it is. It's not a posh restaurant, but it's right on the seafront, and we'll probably have lunch there. And yeah, I said to Neil, I'll leave you and your mum there while I go a walk on the beach and a paddle, but I think he wants to come for a walk on the beach and a paddle with me, so we may well just leave mum there. We'll see, because she can't walk, I don't think, that very far, but we won't be a long time. But I need to get my walk in, because it's a good, you know, I'm going to be in the car 3.5 hours by the time we get home, just sitting, so I need to move. And it's weigh day at Slimming World, so tomorrow. So we've got all that going off, so I need to do another video today. I don't want to keep leaving you without any. Isn't that gorgeous? Such fun. Glue on me. Love it. I even love those, but I'm sure I'll trim them down and tame them. So we will need to make some tags for that, but we'll call it a done, because, you know, I'm looking for the small victories at the minute, and that's one. Okay. Is that 2? Oh, that's 3. I'm going to call that 3 today with those. just chucked me. Hang on. Just chucked me glue into my drawer head first. Well, it dived. I didn't throw it. These two. Next, I got out ready. I folded the back over. I've got some acetate here on my... I was thinking of making a little shaker type thing. I don't know if the acetate will be a bit thick. Shall we try one? Let's try one. It's not that thick. Oh, I'm being got by threads. So we kind of need it. What would you say? Twice that size. The trouble with this stuff, it's so hard to see. Let me just put a little... I must have 5 pairs of scissors here on my desk at the minute. Just put a little snip in there. Well, I really need my chopper. What have I done with it? How far can it be? I'm looking under things, but it shouldn't really be under anything because you're not in my scrap box, are you now? Well, I've been robbed. Oh, it's on the floor. Right underneath the one I've just been using and taken down. Right, where is that little... Where did I put it? See what I mean about not being able to see anything in the acetate. There. Okay. There, with square. And you can cut yourself on this if you're not careful as well. Right, let's move that. I'm going to leave it there where I can see it. Actually, it needs to be slightly small. Oh no, it doesn't need to be smaller than that. And we're going to bend that. Over there. Like this. Ooh. Ouch. That's got bend in it. I think. Gosh, I can't see. My eyes aren't the good at the best of times, but okay. Let's see if I can see it enough to trim it now. Sorry if you can't see anything. Where's the other end? There. Huh. Okay. Now in theory that will sit in there and I'll be able to glue it closed with some... I've got sequins in it. In there. And then I was thinking of Flower Fairy or something behind it. Right, let's attempt to put some sequins in here and glue it shut. So shall I was thinking, shall I glue 2 sides? Definitely glue one. Again, I can't see it. I'm just wondering if it would be better with something colourful behind it rather than this white. Yes, it is a bit. Okay, I don't know how long it'll take to dry on acetate. I suppose I could have just put sellotape around the edge, couldn't I? I expect it'll take a while. Right, I don't want too many sequins in, let's see. I don't want them to stick in the glue either. Oh yeah, they work quite well actually. A few more or not? I've got some lovely coloured leaves, but they're only coloured on one side, die cut. Oh, it's a bit of fluff. Don't you get fastened in there. We'd have called it fairy dust, but I spotted it. Come out. That's it. Oh, you see, we're getting stuck in the glue. I knew you would. You 3 will just have to be stuck. 2. Oh no, you won't, because you're coming open. Butterfingers. Right. Yeah, come out. I think what I'm going to do is glue it and then put some tape on it, and then I'll take the tape off. You've come adrift, haven't you? I've got some thinner of this, haven't I, somewhere? No. Oh, this is double-sided tape. Would that be better? It might. Just don't get it on that paper underneath, Denise, and spoil it. Oh. Come on. Oh, it's quite a thick band though. Oh, I think we're all right. I think that might need trimming down a little bit, otherwise I'm not going to... Oops. Oh dear. I'm not going to get the arms folded over it. Yes, I've still got quite a bit of room. I'm going to do one more side. Let me put the lid in here. Or the pin in it, I should say. Tape. Oops. And not so easy. Come on. Straight. That's it. Let go. I could probably do it all, couldn't I? And then I should have done it on all 4 sides, all 3 sides, before I glued one down. Okay, the next one will be easier to do because I'll have sussed it. Oh, you've stuck down now. Do you mind? I'm still here. The sound is still on is what I meant. You can see I'm still here by my hands. Oh dear. Okay. Now you. That's it. Now you lay flat. That's it. That's what I wanted. You're flat. Right. Hopefully now I can fill it before I pull that out. Oh. Come on. Actually, it'd take quite a few of these sequins, I think, won't it? Should have had them on a piece of paper and tipped them in like that. Let me grab a handful out of the tub. That's it. In you go. That's better. Yep, looks like the fairies have been on my desk. Let's go crazy for them. Hope they don't all clump up now and sit in one place. Can you 3 go down there? No. Okay. In or out? No hanging on the edges. Oh, they're well and truly stuck. It is good, that tape. Oh, I nearly had them both then. You coming? Or are you going down there? Oh, you come. Okay. Well, it's a good job it's being hidden, is all I can say. It's pretty though. Move that over. Yeah, so I want a fairy behind it. I don't just want that gluing in there. No, I don't want you to be able to see it. Come on. So I'm going to glue it closed. I needn't glue it down because these are going to hold it down, aren't they? I just want my fairy in there, so let's have a look. Let's have a look for a fairy or something, but I think fairy. I think fairy would be nice. I think these might be a bit too big. Yeah, we're losing half of her face. Although, could just, don't look, everybody. Ooh. If I get her right in the middle. Where do we want her? Yeah, there. So that's the top of a little wing. Oh, the joys of a new art glitter tube. There she goes. We've been to the garden centre today and bought some more plants for the garden. Doesn't it take, a new garden takes so much filling, and we only have a small garden, but you know, gosh, and it's like 50 quid every time we go. So we bought a beautiful, beautiful rose. Don't mind having her hidden behind those. They'll probably all settle. So yeah, look, she's hidden. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, you know me. I love, 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 love a yellow rose. So I'm just going to seal these. So the whole thing's going to be sealed. It is just a fun piece. Now I could put some journal space on the back, but I don't think I don't want to write on her. I'm just going to put her in as a fun piece. I think I need to ink. Yeah, with all those glued down, that's just going to hold that in beautiful. Love it. A couple of these edges, not all of it, but a couple of the edges that have got oh, thank you. Blowing bubbles at me. Got a smidge of white showing. I won't be able to do it once it's glued, so yeah, perfect. Oh, it is a nice little playful piece. Everything doesn't have to have a writing purpose, does it? Some things are there just for the pleasure of playing with them, looking at them. Time is really getting on. I'm wondering if I might, I don't know. No, I'll carry on with the ephemera. I was going to say play in the scrap box, but I really get carried away then. I thought I'd put her in on a side then. Yeah, so she'll be nice just in a pocket, won't she, as a fun thing. It may well, it or she, the piece may well end up having some more embellishments, you know, on it. Maybe some sparklies on the outside, or perhaps a hanging. But I like her. She's hidden, but if you move them about, then you can see her, which is, you know, just like the flower fairies. Yay! Okay, so I think I'll probably call that a day. I don't think I've got anything else I can quickly. Oh, I just wanted something on that, and we've got all these here. And all the new ones that I've just have a look through the new bits. There's a little tiny fairy here. No, she's too big. I do love these petals though. I thought I'd cut all those out. Let's have a look. I think I did. I love that blue flower. They've obviously just gone to the bottom of the pile somewhere. Oh, I can see a couple. Hang on then, let's have a look. Oh, there's a bit of a legless flower fairy there. That's nice on there, but now I've said this, I quite fancy them. Oh, that's nice. With a little label. A little bit of ink. Okay, so we've got an extra one done. Every one counts, so an extra one's good. In the 30 minutes, or just over. So yeah, I'll put this one up because we're nearly towards the end of the day and you haven't had a video for 2 days. So I'll put this one up. Who knows how long it'll take. And then I'll carry on. Yeah, just want a little label on there. Teeny tiny one. Now I haven't printed these out half size. Tanya did put them in the kit. These are from the Floral Fairy kit. 2 pages of labels, and then she did another page with them at half size for those of you that can't reduce them. Oops. That would be nice, but just smaller. But I'd like them smaller again. Of course, I'd like some teeny tinies. That's quite nice. Let's go with that one. You know, just so it can be personalised. Yes. Love the colours. A couple of you have said to me you love the colours of this kit. Me too. They're just a nice change from the sugary, pastel-y fairy kits, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing them. But yeah, nice change to have like this. This colour palette and the lovely Art Deco and Morris-esque papers with them. That's cute. We'll find something to put in it at a later date. But yeah, got another one done. Yay! So, how many did we get done? Let's turn this over. No, that's not. It's too white. I've got enough white one here from the kit. Look, it's a book page, that's it. So that, which I absolutely love. These two, also love. And these are all kit pieces, remember? Oh, and that. It needs squashing a bit, but yeah, it needs a couple of bits of something in there. But I'm sure we'll find something at the end. And it probably needs inking as well. Is that it? That one was done before, wasn't it? Yeah, so 2, 4. I'm calling it 5. Easy makes. Can you see them? Not very centred, are they? Yeah, hope you enjoyed more playing with the kit. I know there's a lot of this at the moment, but this is what I'm doing, so this is what I'm going to film whenever I'm in here. So yeah, there'll be one more, and then I keep saying to you, you'll get to see the journal, but I'm a tease, aren't I? You will get to see it sooner or later. Sooner rather than later, I hope. Okay, have a lovely evening. Yeah, we'll go and watch the football, see how we get on, and there'll be a video up tomorrow. But like I say, I'll be paddling, hopefully, or hope it's not raining, or walking on the beach, or doing something. Anyway, even if it's raining, I'm going for a walk in the harbour. So if I get a chance, I'll do a bit of either filming or photographs for the vlog. But I'll see you soon. Bye for now.